Time to start the show. Off the top rope, 4-figure leg lock. Ric Flair with the chest chop. Haters wonder why I never tap out. A young king like DeMarcus. Undertaker with a coffin. Choke slam so often. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, the boy keep flossing.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with Things. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Wrestling with Things and like our Facebook page at Wrestling with Things for all sorts of new video episodes on the sports and entertainment universe. David Joseph here as usual, joined by Eleno Cuevas and Samuel Joseph. But we got a very special guest in the building, male model, fitness guru, bodybuilder, actor, singer, man of million talents. William Fung of the legendary Fung Dynasty.
What's going on, everybody?
It's been years, bro. It's really good to see you. You look great.
Thank you.
I know you stay in the gym.
I'm trying, man. Steroids all the way. Steroids all the way.
You look leaner than ever. You look lean, man, for real.
I'm trying, man.
You still got your side, but you're leaner than before.
I'm trying, man. It's all about eating right. You know what I mean? Being consistent in the gym.
You was asking me about soft spot before we went on. You talking about eating right.
Nothing wrong with
You cheating.
Yeah, you cheating. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, all right. Let's get into this. So WWE went to Saudi Arabia anyways. They had their crown jewel event. And surprisingly enough, everybody thought since Roman Reigns had to forfeit the title that Braun Strowman had next. But surprisingly enough, they went with the safe choice and gave it back to Brock Lesnar. Again, Will. I know why you're laughing. It is funny. So I gotta tell you, what are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar being champion again and him being a part-time champion again?
I think there's a huge problem with that because we haven't had a fighting champion in a while, and I think that with the whole part-time champion thing, it just doesn't work. I don't think the wrestlers in the backstage are okay with that. I think that when Roman Reigns was champion before he announced that he had leukemia and everything, like that was our fighting champion. But he was, every week putting that work in. But with Brock Lesnar, it's just not enough for the people, and I think that now that I think about it, I think they're possibly prepping Braun. Maybe they don't feel like he's ready enough to become champion, or maybe they're still thinking about it. You know how Vince McMahon likes to change his mind all the time. He changes his mind. Last minute, everybody expected Braun to win because they thought that Brock Lesnar was going to go back to the UFC, and he probably is going to go back to the UFC to face, what is his name?
Daniel Cormier.
Yeah, the Haitian. So I think that what they're trying to do is maybe have Brock hold the title until, I don't know, after Royal Rumble, maybe until WrestleMania again. Maybe have Braun win the Royal Rumble or Drew McIntyre. I think he's he's rising up.
Hold on. You're stealing my thunder, man. I was getting to that. Sammy, what are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar regaining the Universal Championship?
Hold on. Before I have to say what I have to say, I'm confused. I really don't see what's the problem with Braun Strowman. The crowd loves him. He's big. He's everything that Vince McMahon would want.
He's transcendent.
So I don't understand why over and over again they just keep pushing him back away from the title. Every time it seems like he's right there, they just keep going, no, wait.
I think it might be what Will says. Maybe Vince McMahon sees it as, I want to do it at WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, somewhere bigger. And word on the streets is he's working through a knee injury. So that would give McMahon hesitancy to put the title on you because it could get worse and you get aggravated. I think they're trying to see how longer they could go by using them a little bit more reduced.
Yeah, right.
But if I had it my way, I agree with you. He's ready. He's a star, man. He proved it these past 2 years. He's been the hardest.
All right, so now my takeaway with the Brock Lesnar thing, how does he get beat now?
Someone got to beat him.
How?
Will, who would you like, before I tell you answer that question, who would you rather beat Brock Lesnar? Drew McIntyre?
Or
Braun Strowman?
Nah.
Braun.
That's easy. That's what I'm saying.
But-
Or my guy, who I want to beat him, Bobby Lashley. Which one of those three do you rather beat him? Because Bobby's the guy who is the best suited to beat Brock.
You're not just saying that
Never
because
seen.
we need a black champion.
Nah, Bobby's nice.
Bobby,
He is.
let me tell you right now, Bobby's not winning this championship.
Nah.
He's not right now.
Gotta give him a chance.
Him and Leo, they working this shit out right
Two
now. So I think
stereotypes.
trying-
They're getting
trying to
used
figure that
to each
chemistry.
other,
They're
yeah.
trying to be like a mini Paul Heyman and Brock.
A black version.
A black version of Paul Heyman and Brock.
I think, yeah. My choosing between the two is, I would say, I want Drew McIntyre to.
You think Drew McIntyre can use that? I'm not mad at that. I'm really not. He can use that rub, because he beats Brock Lesnar. He'll always be remembered as that guy that
That'd be
came up
crazy,
and
but
beat Brock
that's
Lesnar.
hell no.
No, right?
Nah, that's
No.
nuts.
You can't say
Imagine
no.
imagine a headline saying
It's believable.
Drew McIntyre
It's believable.
just beat Brock
It's
Lesnar.
believable.
I think
Hey, where is that believable?
He's
Where? Like,
Sammy did not. He looked like a gladiator. He looked like he brought.
No, I like
he walked right out of the
I like
scorpion
Drew.
ring.
Nah, he's big.
No, he is. He's
big.
nice and tall. I like Drew.
He's
Does he even have the name value to beat Brock?
No.
Look
I don't
at
know.
the,
Can he build?
Not
but look
yet.
at
Well,
the
you gotta
pattern
have
every
him
time
beating
Joe.
them down.
Look at the
Later,
pattern.
who would you
Look at the
rather
pattern.
see? Hold on, who would you rather see beat Brock? Bobby
I'd rather-
Lashley, Braun, or Drew?
I'd rather have bronze, but they gotta give him that opportunity.
I think
He keeps losing.
He's so many chances.
Yeah. I think it's time to put it
I
rest
think
to that.
this is where Bobby Lashley comes in.
Nah.
He's the next best guy to do it.
I feel like they're
it's
not gonna put that.
believable. Why? Because he's black.
No,
yes.
Sammy,
If they had a lot of faith in him, he wouldn't have lost the first rounds in the World Cup.
Exactly, right? So the guy who was holding the
Well,
intercontinental.
come on, dude.
I know.
You just said it yourself. He just turned bad guy.
I thought
so the fans need
So
to
why'd he
get used to
lose?
him. He was
If he just turned bad guy, why do you
He was
lose?
facing Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
You know Seth Rollins.
He's like 50 pounds over him.
Because if Heath Slater can beat Seth Rollins.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Okay.
stop it. Is that guy still wrestling? Come on.
Dolph Ziggler still gets wins over Seth Rollins, and this guy couldn't.
That's true.
Listen, Bobby Lashley.
Come on,
I think Bobby Lashley makes the most sense. Who, if not him, then who?
That's what I'm
But
asking
you just told me Braun. It's time's run out. They missed the boat. So who?
Yeah.
That's
It's
what I'm
Bobby
asking you. I
Lashley.
think they might have to wait for Roman to come back.
Oh, yo.
That type of
That might take a long time, man.
we can't keep
We
this
can't
dude
tell
as
how long a treatment is
we
gonna be.
can't keep a part-time champion that long again. We can't.
So who's beating him?
And he's going back to UFC in March. So that means between now and February,
I don't-
we gotta find the opponent that's ready to beat him.
I thought
And
we gotta create
I
someone,
thought
'cause
Bobby
it's
Lashley
Bobby
was-
Lashley's
Whoever
already
wins Money
ready
in
to
the Bank, man.
Nah, because they brought him back. We all thought.
If they were right here in the corner right now fighting, I got Bobby Lashley. So
No,
you
like,
can definitely.
it'll be even worse.
Yeah.
It'll be even worse.
Come on, in the real
It'll
world,
be even worse.
In the real
in the real world, I got Bobby.
You
Lashley.
see Brock about to go fight DC. You think Bobby Lashley is on the
He's
stairs?
old,
Come on,
and
man.
he's
Stop.
No, now DC.
If they thought that
You
Bobby
really
Lashley was
think
gonna
he-
be elite, they would have done it already. Like they would have.
They would've gave him that
He
push.
just got back if you think about it.
No, we were all. Oh wait, wasn't he close to like? Didn't he have like a?
He beat Roman Reigns. That was pretty good when he was working with Roman
And
Reigns.
where'd that end
And
up?
where did that go?
They had to go back to Roman Reigns being champ.
See, because they weren't. They didn't. All right, they
They
didn't
didn't think
think
he
Bobby
was
was
ready,
ready.
yeah.
He's not ready over
should've-
Roman Reigns.
He
Of
should
course
have.
not.
Well, let me tell you what
Why
Bobby
not?
should have been doing. Listen.
Not at that time.
Listen, Bobby should have came back, blew through the whole roster like he did back in the day, and then got back to the champion.
Bobby has
He has not done
Bobby has a
one bit of that.
mouthpiece now, though. That's a big addition. Someone,
Is he really
someone
a
to
big
take the
addition?
burden off.
Somebody off the Cruiserweight 205 list.
Someone to take the burden off of Bobby Lashley having to talk, because he's not the best talker. So that helps him.
He
a
worked
lot.
better when he didn't talk.
Yeah, his voice don't match his body.
It doesn't. You know what the problem
But
with
he worked
Lashley?
better.
My only problem, I love him, but here's my problem before we end. He has trouble looking mean. Like a guy who's like 6'4",
That's his
265. Why do you look like such a nice guy?
He
He looks like you could
doesn't
slap
have
him
a
and
face.
get away
He needs
with
a hairpiece.
it.
That's what
He needs.
Like a toupee or
He needs some
something.
hair on his chest.
Yeah, beard.
Like his voice is like like
A mustache.
higher. He needs a beard or
No,
something.
but it worked back in the day though.
No, he needs something.
Nah,
He
he
needs
did look
something to
tough
look
back
more
then.
rugged.
Back in the day when he was on ECW,
He was always a good guy back then, though.
But he
Now
still
he's
looked
bad.
tough.
he works better like that though.
Nah, I like him. I like
They
this
wouldn't
bad
make.
guy.
They wouldn't make him a champion because right now he's a heel. Him and
I think by the early
That's
2019,
They're not
I'm
gonna
saying
change him
early
back to a face.
2019.
They will not
No,
change
no, no, no. I think he'll beat Lesnar as a heel. Why can't he beat him as a heel?
Man.
I think they're waiting for WrestleMania.
Lesnar might hold the title.
They're gonna do it.
Bobby might win it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's not
No,
gonna win the
he's
weight.
not winning.
I'm gonna sleep on that.
When did he ever?
Why are you sleeping, man?
Brock has a lot of potential, but maybe he needs like a
Brock might not even be here by WrestleMania.
He will.
So that's open pickings for Lashley.
No, the fight between him and DC.
It's supposed to
It's not
happen in
gonna happen
March.
until next
Yeah,
year.
it's not gonna happen until next year.
That's
Yeah.
March is right before Mania. So he'll be gone by then, kinda. Unless he does a little switcheroo or resigns. He does that sometimes.
He'll resign.
I don't want to see Braun as champion at the moment.
So who? Nobody's
He doesn't
telling
have
you
promo
who.
skills.
So if not Braun and Bobby, who?
Braun
Drew.
Drew.
I respect Drew, but someone give me someone else other than Drew.
You know who's gonna prep him for that? Dolph Ziggler. Because when they have a match at SummerSlam,
You still believe in Dolph Ziggler, huh?
No, I didn't say I believe in him, but he can help him. He can definitely help
In
him.
what
Not
way?
beating him.
He'll just be a stepping stone.
Nah. They can put on a great match.
Man, Braun might hold the title for 5 years this time.
Nah.
Andre the Giant style.
Nah.
Seriously.
Nah, we don't need Braun as.
If you think Bobby Lashley is best suited to be Brock, or if you think Brock should remain champion, let us know in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Wrestling with Things.